Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is George Packard with Family Lawn and Landscape. Today, I'm going to give you some tips, a little bit of advice for what to do with useless lawn care information. Stay tuned. Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in. George Packard, Family Lawn and Landscape. Today, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about useless information that you guys can obtain off YouTube. When I say useless information, that is exactly what I'm talking about. I want to start out by giving you an example of, if you people have been watching my channel for some time, you know that I'm all about trying to help the lawn care guy get bigger in his business and grow his business. I spent a great deal of my time as I was coming through the years reading everything I could read, because generally it's from people that are in the industry and they know what they're talking about. Then the internet, YouTube came around, and that's kind of the discussion, the topic today about the YouTube stuff. So you can go on YouTube and there's a lot of really good information out there. There really is. But there's a lot of bad information also. So what I'm going to try to do is help you weed through some of that information, and I'm going to tell you why. In the beginning, when I started to do YouTube things, I wasn't actually making videos at the time. I was actually watching all the people that were making the videos, and I started to learn a great deal from that. Some of it was good information, but a lot of it was really bad information. What I mean by that is I studied them. I took notes. I wrote everything down. I made sure I followed every protocol that they put out, every policy they had. I tried to follow these things, and it ended up costing me a ton of time and a ton of money. What I mean by that is the specific year that I was talking about was probably, I don't know, maybe 7, 8 years ago. And I studied this so much that I was up every night. I missed out on a great deal of family time because I would watch hours of this lawn care, some of these lawn care guys talk about how to grow your business, how to do this, how to do that, how to market, all those type things. Turns out some of those guys that I was watching were just selling products. They had an underlying reason to tell you those things. And after I started to use those things and found out, I'd spend $1,000 here, $1,000 there, and the next thing you know, I wasn't getting the results I was supposed to get. I threw away a lot of money, and I spent a ton of time watching these guys, taking notes, trying to memorize everything, then trying to incorporate it into my business. Turned out there were bad policies. There was a lot of bad advice out there. So how are you going to know the difference? It's very hard. You've got to use a lot of common sense. So here's some of the things that I look for now. Number one, I look for a guy that has been out there, because I still look at the videos. I still watch other people's videos and whatnot, and I pick up tips here and there. I still look at people who have done it, people that have actually walked in my shoes, who have been through my processes in life, and who have gained and made a good business for themselves. Those are the people that I watch. There's 100 guys out there on YouTube that don't have an idea what they're talking about, or the things that they are talking about are so far out there that they don't make any sense, and it's got to be a maze for the novice, for the guy that's sitting out there that doesn't know a great deal about this. And I'm trying to give you a shortcut. I'm trying to tell you, you need to stop spending a lot of time watching those guys. I mean, I used to subscribe to all these guys, and that's one of the biggest things. Stop subscribing. Don't waste your time. There was one guy, I remember my son come home here. This was just a little while ago. He's like, Dad, why are you even watching that guy? I mean, he's a complete idiot. And I said, I'm just studying my peers. I'm seeing what they're doing. I'm watching what's happening out there. And it just pisses me off. I watch how these guys sell it like it's some easy thing to do, and oh, you can make millions doing it, and it's just a piece of cake. And It's not a piece of cake. There's a lot of things you got to go through to get to that $1 million. You know, it's not as easy as everyone makes it seem, okay? So, study that. All these guys are a dime a dozen. When you get them out there, look at the guy, look at what they have for a business. Do a little investigation, find out what they have. You know, are they successful? Do they have a huge business? Do they not? You know, that's what you need to find out. That's the biggest thing, because if they do have a big business, these guys got there for a reason. They got there because they were smart. They learned everything they could learn. They applied it. They got bigger as they went through life, okay? You got other guys out there that are trying to make money off guys like you, thinking, hey, this guy will buy my book, or he'll do this, or he'll do that, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. The guy's been in business 3 years, or 4 years, or 5 years, or 7 years even. I mean, it's not long enough, you know? I mean, there's so many hurdles that you go through in life, and you learn all the time. So be careful who you watch on that stuff. You have limited time. You may not realize that, but you do. Time is limited. Right now, especially if you're younger, you think that time is nothing to you. You know, you're in your 20s or in your 30s, and you're not thinking about what happens when you're 50. You're not thinking about what happens, you know, when your back goes out on you or your knees go out. You're not thinking of any of that. But believe me, you have limited time. So I wish I could take back a lot of things in my life, a lot of wasted time that I spent watching videos on guys that were just giving me a line of crap. So I'm just trying to help you guys so that you don't go through that. Read through the red tape, all the smoke and mirrors that they're giving you. Look at them. Look at who they are. What have you done? Where is your business? You know, what have you built? So Kenny Chesney is a country singer, and he wrote a song called Blink. And I think B-L-I-N-K, I think. But anyway, this song was really a good song. And it makes so much sense. If you've never heard it, just listen to the song one time. It comes back to the limited time that you do have. So when I get home at night, and if I've got an hour where, you know, hey, I could actually go and enjoy myself and watch something on YouTube or whatnot, I go on there to try and learn something or to maybe entertain myself or what have you. But now I've learned, watch guys that know what they're talking about, not all these other idiots out there, okay? Follow successful people. You know, if they haven't done it, walk away, unsubscribe, get out of there, because you're literally wasting your time, okay? Hopefully these tips have helped you guys out. I'm all about helping you out. I'm all about trying to help you grow your business. And when you waste a considerable amount of time like I had over the years, that's something I'm trying to bring to you today to tell you, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just move on. Take what you can, what you think is good information, great. And the rest, just move on. Hopefully this helps you guys out. This has been George Packard in the shop talk, I guess you call it. Family Lawn and Landscape. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave me your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe. See you later.